Well, hello, gens and minis and all other characters associated. This is Halo Wars 2 Operation Spearbreaker. This is one of those DLC campaigns. It's only like 2 missions, but it has this was included in the season pass, and this is like heavily, I guess, praised. Like a lot of people really love this. Anyway, I'm joined with Tiberius, sir. How you darn?
How you doing, gens on minis?
We're doing good. Now, we were talking before the recording. There is another gentleman, Meridius, and right now you're in your base form, Tiberius, so we don't want to, you know, kind of like we don't want to make you go Super Saiyan, because then you would use the Batara earrings and you'd become Tiberius Meridius. Right, so we got to make sure we keep that in check.
Mm-hmm. You know, if you can't go Super Saiyan too early.
Right. Now, I'm actually re-watching that a little bit, and I decided to pick up, I mean, I've seen it through so many times, but the Android saga, like with 19 and 20, you know, it's just an interesting part in the series, like very forgettable, I would say. I don't know if you would kind of say the same. I could talk about DBZ all day. We could arguably have a DBZ podcast. But anyway, we do pick up units along the way, so you have a Hellbringer squad down there.
Ooh.
Just in case you were interested. Yeah, please.
I've got a Hellbringer. Oh, shoot! I forgot about that.
Yeah, that gentleman down there.
I was just gonna leave him out to dry.
Now there is like an interesting lore perspective with this that I keep forgetting to like really dive into here, but this ODST squad is really, really cool. It's like a group of ODSTs. They have the drone from the snipers, but it shoots a laser, and then like the Y ability is some sort of EMP Mac, similar to like what Johnson can do. Because like they did a landmark remark in Age of Empires. But anyway, speaking of Halo Wars, we did do, I don't know if I mentioned this, we did a full walkthrough of both Halo Wars 1 and Halo Wars 2. It's already on the channel, so you can check that out if you want to see those. And I am planning on doing Awakening the Nightmare as well. That's a good campaign, too. I'm going to get the bunker.
I'm going to get the bunker.
The bunker.
Oh, right, I got leader powers.
So we have holographic decoy, scatter bomb, and bunker drop.
All units.
I haven't played this since launch.
What a smattering of leader powers.
Oh, that's how you get there. Okay. Yeah, it is a little bit of a group of everything, huh? Here, here, you can get in that bunker so you can protect your units.
Ooh. I do. Oh yeah, we share leader powers, right? Oh no, we don't share leader powers.
Oh, that came back like instantly, that bunker.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Like, I think there should be better customization with leader powers in Halo Wars, like with custom games and I think you can fine tune this a little bit, but like, let us just make a full customized leader wheel and let the leader powers recharge like instantly, where they're like infinite. Right? And they don't cost anything.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, or even you assign a value to each leader power, and you get everyone gets the same amount of essentially res to spend.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could make your own custom leader and just have it be its own game mode, so it's not like in competitives, but.
Oh, I agree, because I think it's kind of already there based on like how they do Blitz, and they did the Yappening that one year, where, you know, leader powers were really modified in a lot of ways, and you know, I really think that they should.
Yeah, they had like one major event, and it was the Yappening, and it was hilariously fun.
It was awesome, and it was only there for like 3 days. And I don't know why it never returned, and I don't know why they didn't put it in as its own game mode. And
you know, when I played the happening, I was like, this is legit gonna be the future of Halo Wars. That's pretty cool. They're gonna do some fun stuff with it, and they never did anything again.
Well, yeah, because like you're right. I mean, Age of Empires has some events every now and then. It doesn't like dramatically modify the meta, but you know they do have like Villager Appreciation Month or whatever. Okay. Oh, I guess like combat was happening throughout that whole thing because my hero is pretty much dead.
That's rude.
And it was at full health before that cutscene. This shitty game.
It doesn't pause for the cutscenes?
It doesn't pause for the cutscenes. Unbelievable. We need a gen. I'll queue up a gen. Oh no, you have a gen queued up.
I have a gen.
I apologize. We do need to be T2. So I will...
Oh, this loser is attacking our pads.
Oh, that's so cringe. Alright. All my units are dead.
I'll send mine back, except for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that node.
Okay, you take it. I'll send my units back.
What is that ugly thing doing? Wow, it's got a crazy Y ability. Oh, it one bombs pads. Okay. Look at that.
That's rude.
I feel like this kind of reminds me of the Sentinel that's hidden in Sentry, kind of under the map. That Wolverine
right.
might... Yeah, there you go. As long as that Wolverine stays alive.
No.
Oh no! Nah. Get microed. Dork.
This guy's kind of hard.
Yeah, this is on Heroic too. Can you imagine what Legendary's like? This game tortures people on Legendary, and I never quite understood why that is. There you go. Oh, that was huge.
No!
Uh-oh! Oh, it's alive. Oh, no.
Our base is dead.
Oh, I gotta sell a gen. Here we go. Let's see if this does anything. Don't move. Oh, unbelievable. I might need to lower this down to normal.
We have issues.
Oh my gosh. This is so cringe.
They're giving us the pity units.
We got some pity units.
They're gonna give us some pity units.
That is so aggravating. Where did it go? Did it leave? No, it's over there.
Remember, you have to get behind it.
Well, I think my... Oh, I thought my Y ability would take care of that. So there's 5 of these things. Well, what's really stupid is we don't have enough supplies to call in a new base.
Yeah, no.
And you don't have any units, do you? This is like...
I says I have 2, but I don't know where. Oh, is it? Does the thing... No, I don't. Actually, that's not mine. Where's my units?
Oh, 2 pop? That might be my hero. I don't know. I don't know why my
Oh, no,
hero...
we definitely share pop.
Yeah. So we can't even call in a mini. That's how wasted
That's
we
how
are.
poor we are, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of amazing in a bad way. So we'll try this.
You get, money out of these little structures that you could destroy?
Sometimes you do. That's actually not a bad idea. I'll have to check once I kill this thing. I forgot that this unit self-heals. I should have brought this over earlier, but I forgot he self-heals. Yeah, that was incredibly painful. Oh, just blow it up already. There we go. But yeah, let's see if this has,
Money?
yeah. Oh.
No.
No. Look at all these covers to... Oh, wait, here's a supply crate up here.
You're just gonna solo this mission.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this is huge.
What the heck is
Goliaths.
Some kind of hunter, but bigger than anyone I've ever seen. We need Need
Oh.
some anti-infantry on the double.
About
Well,
that.
It's not a lot. Yeah, about that. It's not a lot of money.
Jumpers.
Is it enough for a mini and a pad?
It's enough for a mini, not enough for the pad yet.
Move.
We're 40 crates away.
Put 'em down fast.
Yeah, this is
Destroyed an enemy building.
abysmal. Is there another
We
one
need to
around
get some
here?
supply pads.
I shouldn't have
Alright,
called
Kevin.
in. Yeah, okay, Kevin. Wow. Oh, wait, there's some right there.
Straight away.
That might be it. So we'll probably only be able to get the mini based on what the fog of war is showing.
Well,
So we can't lose the mini until we have enough for a base.
gonna have to babysit that a little
So
bit,
it's
huh?
so terrible. It's so terrible. So I think all we need to do is
Leader
control
point
these
earned.
nodes, right? I think that's
Oh, leader point.
what's the,
One ODST drop.
what's the objective? Capture and control. Capture the control towers. Okay. Well, we can do that.
Major Vaughn.
Oh no, we definitely want restoration drones, right?
Yeah.
By the numbers, hell jumpers.
There we go. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm going to the mini. Where's the mini?
Okay.
I've lost the mini. This reminds me of Mirage. That's probably what Mirage is based off of. Actually, now that you look at it, it's
We're low
like
on supply. Call
it
in
is
some supply
Mirage.
pads.
This Kevin doesn't realize we don't have enough money for a base.
Am I
let alone-
stupid? Where's the mini?
Isn't it over
On the way.
down here, down near B?
Moving to location.
How do you?
Did the
ping in
mini
this
get
again?
shit on so hard that the pad is gone? Like to build on
Let's
it?
see what we've got this time.
I mean, we are only 92 crates away from a base. Oh, there it is. Okay.
We've got orders.
Well, just pray that that doesn't
Let's
die.
go. Moving out.
We should
Get
we
it.
should cap this thing. How do you ping
Getting
again?
hit by enemy
Click the
infantry.
left stick. Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
I'm on mouse. I'm on mouse.
G.
G. This we should cap that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
For
agree. Look at all
res.
these skitters. Dadgum.
You might want to get over to the
To the mini.
thing if we're to the. Oh no, if there's
Mini base
skitters
complete.
coming. Oh no, you're at your garrison.
What happens if I lose my hero? GG's.
Local units.
Let's do that.
We're taking fire from air units.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
It's done.
I guess I have to get in the cover now.
Hold on.
Run.
Local units. Supply pad constructed.
See, that drone heals. Uh-oh, I don't want to aggro it to the mini. This way.
I'm gonna upgrade our supply pad.
No, you shouldn't, because we don't have any power to build the main. Because you need 200.
Get these wounds dressed.
If we cap the node, we
On me,
will.
Boomerang Company.
Oh, yeah, let's see if we get some
On our way.
resources from the node. Let's verify
Need
that real
power.
quick before we
Let's
do
get a
that.
generator built.
Sure.
Not a problem.
Yeah, look at, I call this, I mean, I'm right, I'm not wrong with this, asexual reproduction. Men will just appear in that squad as they heal.
Hell jumpers.
You know?
Yep.
Explain that in the damn books.
Well,
We go.
Take the
so,
node. There it goes. There should be another man appearing very shortly. There we go. There's a third man there.
no, there's more units coming
Oh
down.
my god. They see nothing. Just keep on about your day. Okay, we do get power. Yeah, so let's upgrade that.
Gotcha.
Weapons ready. We're up.
Alright, very good.
Going.
Now, I think the biggest problem are these stupid flying things, so maybe we can get lucky enough to
Watch it, team. We gotta
take them
control
all
our
out,
sentinel nearby.
and then we can just focus. Because, I mean, that thing was really why we
Got
lost.
eyes on those captured
This
Wolverines
It
from Media
was.
Company.
I mean, that is the current objective.
Seal for tangos.
Not survive, it's just this thing.
I'm building our base.
Oh, perfect.
Here in no time. Orders received.
There are Wolverines right here.
Oh,
For the
look,
assist.
Here we go.
Ready for payback.
I'll send you these here in a second.
I'll
no
see you
worries.
done. Punching it, sir. We go lead first.
Pyman would like this micro that's happening right now.
Mm.
This is Pyman levels of... Yeah. It's so funny. Oh, dear. Yeah, you know, Gus and I kind of talked about this in the regular Halo Wars 2 walkthrough.
Yeah.
Here, please. I gave you the Wolverines right there.
Very nice.
And it's that Halo Wars 2 has just unforgiving amounts of difficulty in its campaign, particularly on heroic and legendary, because I don't know if you remember this, but like beams would just kind of appear out of nowhere and kill like your whole
I do
army.
remember that.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
I don't understand why it had to be that way, and the only thing I could think of is like it was just kind of this introduced thing to be like, well, this is just gonna this is what we do to increase the difficulty, when in reality it just increases your frustration. And Halo Wars 1 never had anything like that. And I think Halo Wars 1 is a much more balanced campaign.
Yeah, well, yeah, randomly killing your units is not increased difficulty. It's just annoying.
Well, you know, I said in the walkthrough that, you know, it punishes you for, you know, looking at your base or not looking at your own units. Like it really punishes you for that. And when you're new to the game, this isn't an insulting phrase. It's not intended to be insulting, but like you just don't have the micro to do that. Right? So like to just punish people for looking away from their units is just, it's not fair, really.
I barely have the micro in Age.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. A more micro-intensive game, so I don't know. I don't like that approach, and I wish there was a way to, again, like, customize it. Like, turn that crap off and just play the campaign without it.
Let's see what we got this time.
But who knows?
Let's get going.
You're preaching to nobody because they banned you from Twitter.
That is true.
Let's see what we got this time.
Yeah.
Enemy building spot.
They've
So
been
here's
doing.
silo.
Yeah, they're. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Well, he
okay.
dropped a heal on that.
Let's jam.
What a dork.
Lead those banshees over here.
Trying to do my
Oh.
360 YY. There's my 360 YY. Do you think a Halo Wars 3 will ever happen?
You know, before Infinite, I would have said no, but now I actually think they might want to do the same thing they were doing with
Take it down.
You know, I like my aliens to be a lot less alien.
the stretch between Halo 5 and Infinite,
Yeah.
where they might want something in the middle, because
On the hill jumpers.
Dadgum. We're probably gonna need to take that one last.
As you say.
Where did that Wraith go? Did it? Uh-oh.
oh no,
See, that's exactly what I mean.
they didn't die. They didn't die. They
Here,
didn't die.
here.
Another drop.
Oh,
I dropped some heals. That's what I mean. They're like, oh, we'll just take away those units. It is unbearably cringe. I'm gonna go air, by the way, with this last pad,
Major move.
that's fine.
because air's OP. Yeah, you know, I kind of agree with you. Like, I think that they may want to do a Halo Wars 3 as an interstitial between Infinite and, you know, the fourth time they'll reboot the franchise.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
I wish they would just hire a good writer instead of trying to reboot the franchise every like 5 years.
They rebooted it with Halo 4. They did it kind of again with Halo 5, and of course, Infinite.
We've now got the resources to
It-
And they're all, I mean, they're all soft reboots, so it's not a huge deal. But just like
See what they can
they've really screwed up the continuity of like what was supposed to be a trilogy.
Right. Well, they even changed their mind. They're like, oh, we're calling this a saga.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Is it a saga if you change it every time you release a game?
well, the biggest problem I have with this quote saga is that it, like, they just changed who the antagonists were like 2/3 of the way through. No, it's not really about the Prometheans. It's the Banished. Which, let me be clear, I think they're a much better villain, but, you know, at the
I
same...
like
the
they
sa-
never finished the Promethean story,
Well,
and then they never then they never finished. They're probably not going to finish the Banished story.
Exactly. I mean, I completely agree. I you know, I get it, you know, it more or less maybe it continues in books and other sort of
rally points.
lore points for them to do, which is cool that they can have that avenue to do that if they wanted to, but, you know, the majority of players aren't going to care about that crap.
I'm gonna get grenade throw and make some Marines to add to these Wolverines.
Yeah. I'm just spamming Hornets. And I'm upgrading them as well. Yeah, combat tech Marines are pretty great. This armory is going to be temporary. I'm just going to get logistics and a pop upgrade. So we can get the units faster.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I would just go ahead and get combat tech if you wanted to. We have the power for it.
I will.
Yeah, there you go.
Hornet ready.
Hornet here.
Clear.
Ready to take down.
I would have loved a Halo Wars 1 voice pack in Halo Wars 2, like, you know, even Cutter saying, more resources required, build more reactors.
Right?
All units, local units, all units, local units.
I mean, they could have done so much with Infinite, with like story expansions if they wanted to, especially the most recent event with the
Halo Wars.
With the Halo Wars.
Yeah. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. I think the
you know how fun that would have been?
Wasn't it rumored that like Infinite was gonna get campaign DLC for the longest time?
It was gonna get campaign DLC, but then they realized that they screwed it up, and they spent 2 years fixing it. And now that it's fixed, they don't have the player base to justify the campaign DLC, so they canceled it.
My favorite thing was they said it's for the longest time, like, this is our 10-year plan.
It was, yeah.
And
that
now
was,
now they're saying it's
that's so
content
sad.
complete and they're moving away from seasons. Like, they're doing the opposite of what a 10-year plan needs to be.
Yep.
So,
Well, it was their 10-year plan until they screwed it up, and now they're like, well, we're better off just making something new.
it's just so funny. So funny on how bad it is.
It's so cringe. I mean, I love the heck out of Infinite in the state that it's currently in, but it was launched incomplete.
Well, when it went from beta to production, the only thing that changed was they took the word beta out of it. I mean, how do you launch? How do you launch it without Team Slayer?
That was
like, how was that even possible? My favorite, there is a lot of 343isms, if you will, about.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite one was they promised after Halo 5, every Halo following it would have split screen, and the very the very first one following that promise, they changed their mind. They said, nope, split screen's not coming. That's my favorite one.
We've got some cringe at our base. Save up some res for. I got scatter bomb. Hold on, but I need a few more res resources.
Yeah, let it fly. Earliest convenience.
Oh.
Where is E? He's over here. Okay.
Man, if we just had a turret, it would just take care of everything.
There you go. Jeez, that does a lot of work. My Hornets are still flying. He's got cringe airs, or cringe reavers as well.
Alright, I'm gonna... Nope, cancel that.
I'm gonna drop a scatter bomb. I'm gonna drop heals! I'm gonna lose this base again.
Just kill the, locust.
Uh-oh! Oh, Pyman, I'm
locust.
sorry. I fell for it. Here we go.
Now we'll be okay.
Fart on the base. Fart on the base. Crap! We lost it again. Oh my.
My units are still running back.
Yeah, mine are too.
At least we're not as poor as we were before, but we still can't rebuild it.
Oh my god. It's so painful. It's so bad. Horrible. I guess it's also important for the sake of people watching who've never seen a TeamRespawn thing before. I don't want this to come across as me just, ripping 343 the whole time. I mean, we do. I think even the existence of Halo Wars 2 is a gift, to be honest with you. 7 or 8 years after the launch of Halo Wars 1, we get a Halo Wars 2. I think that's kind of unique. You don't really see that these days. You know, that long in between sequels from a sub-series that people don't really care all that. It wasn't... Halo Wars 1 is not that important to the overarching story of Halo. Right? Like, it's kind of an unnecessary prequel. As much as it's my favorite Halo game, but if you play the FPS games, you don't need to play Halo Wars to understand what's going on. So, just that, and same with, you know, going into Infinite, you don't need to play Halo Wars 2. It gives you some additional...
You don't need to, but...
It helps.
The ending especially has more impact if you know who they're talking about.
Yeah, I do agree with that 100%. But, you know, so I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that Halo Wars 1 got remastered and it's on Steam, because I think that's very important. And MCC is a masterpiece.
They have no reason not to put this game on Steam. I still don't know why. It's like free money. They have all they gotta do is recompile it once.
Yeah, I don't. That I don't understand. That play call to skip Steam when Halo Wars 1 did. I mean, Halo Wars 1 hits the top sellers when it goes on sale every time. Are they still over there? No, it's a chopper. There we go. So we'll see. I mean, I guess never say never, given on how it, you know, they fixed MCC like 6 years after it came out.
Yeah, that was another disaster.
It was a disaster, but you know,
but it wasn't the main game out. It's not like they screwed up Halo 5 that bad. They did this remaster package that didn't work right.
You know, the campaigns always were fine for me, and in many instances, I never really had an issue with the multiplayer all those years. But it doesn't mean it wasn't a disaster, because it was.
It was.
I love MCC. Love it to death.
I mean, if you're a Halo fan, then you've got to love MCC.
Right. And it goes on sale all the time on Steam too. I think if like you had to pick between like investing your time Infinite or MCC, I think you pick MCC. I mean, I do enjoy Infinite. It's just, you know,
I enjoy Infinite because I can play it on, because I can play. It's really good on PC with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I love that. It plays really well.
I just like MCC because, you know, the 6 campaigns and multiplayers. And
oh yeah, well, as far as like a pure content play, if you want to get into Halo, you start with MCC and then you go play Infinite as the new hotness.
Yeah, probably a good way to put it. All right, I'm getting Tech 3. I'm gonna get some vehicle depots. I think I'm just gonna slaughter these men with tanks.
Yeah, we need a few Wolverines too.
Yeah, your CT will handle air nicely as well, so that is good. I've learned my lesson. We're building a turret. Ridiculous men and their men.
Really? You missed?
Oh, we can build manties.
You could build manties?
Apparently.
How do you build mantises?
We're right out of the garage. We just need the fundages. T3 is researching now.
Yeah.
Now the question is do you think they've gone anti-manti? Because we have manties.
Well, if they go anti-manti, well, that's where the CT Marines come in.
Right. I like these little nicknames. Like in Age, there are knights, French knights, so I call them Nighty Tighties. Have you heard me say that one?
I have heard you say that one, and it...
Yeah, Nighty Tighties, Anti-Manties.
Although, have you gotten Gus to say it yet?
I think I've gotten him to say it once. I don't know. We will have to review that. That's a great comment. Okay.
So you know you've won when you get Gus to say it, because
Right.
I think he's said moo-moos once, hasn't he?
He has said moo-moos. Yeah, moo-moos.
Another drop, another mission.
Oh, Grizzly Battalion is an option for us? Okay, I guess I'll get that.
Supply pad upgrade
2750. If you want,
Rally
That's-
point set.
an idea is what we can do if we want, we can just sit here and save up the resources.
And save for the Grizzly Battalion.
Yeah, and just drop it there. You can drop it so you can get the units. And
I'm good with that.
Orders received.
yeah, and then the
All units.
Pelicans will mess up his base on top.
All next time.
That Marauder had symbiotes on it. Jeez.
Enemy vehicles.
Okay.
All units.
You wanna drop it right in front of his
All units.
base?
27.
Let it rip.
Here it comes.
Oh, he's trying to wall me in. That's cute.
All units.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with
Oh!
me. Oh, that was pain.
What an animal.
All units.
I'm gonna try and do my part.
Counterattack destroyed an enemy building. All units.
I'm gonna fart on his turret. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully that doesn't get the base. No, it doesn't. I think Grizzlies are cool. I'm glad that they made their return in Halo Wars 2.
Oh, I thought they were so cool. Hey, can you aim for that hunter?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. And your Healy boys.
Here, I'll put this there for you.
Oh, nice.
Let me put this on that Grizzly.
Let's see what we got this time.
There we go. Yeah,
Wasn't I supposed to get 3 Grizzly tanks?
you have all 3 right there.
Oh yeah.
Taking out an enemy building.
Just
I think it makes a little bit more sense that they're separate units from Scorpions in Halo Wars 2.
oh yeah, because it's like Forge's.
It was Forge's
It's not a-
upgrade in the first
It's
game.
Forge's upgrade in the first game.
But
Apparently, Cutter still likes it.
yeah,
Forge's AI mind.
yeah, you know, it is cool too that like if you're playing against Forge, you can hijack it and you can have like Grizzlies and Scorpions. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Look at all that. That's
They nerfed the heck out of them though.
The enemy. I need backup.
Oh,
time to
dear.
rescue Nightingale. What does that mean? Time to rescue the Nightingale. What
All units.
Building
what does
another
that mean?
base.
Major
I think we get to we can get a Nightingale if we go rescue it from.
It looks like we just need
something.
to access one last terminal to shut down the field. I've marked that
But my
terminal's
guys are
location on the map.
quite
Capture the
slow.
control. I don't understand what any of this means.
It wants us to go over there.
We're gonna lose our main base again. These monsters.
global units.
Get in! Throw the mines and get in!
Our base.
Wait, Vaughn. You've seen the Sentinel response to taking the control towers. So
Oh,
think
I
they'll do
hate
is
it
shut
here.
down that field.
What?
You don't have a choice.
No.
We're gonna lose it for a third time.
Ready to defend.
Well, we got a second base.
Yeah. Well, it may not even need to.
Firebase constructed.
Well, I'm at the control panel and nothing's happening.
We go feet first.
Do I need to do that? There we go. Oh, great, a retriever set.
Yeah.
Is that where the
retriever's a
Nightingale
problem.
is?
Global
Yeah.
units.
That's where I'm going.
Got it, okay.
Is anyone going to help me out here? I'm a sitting duck.
Well, that
Take
base
out
is
those
dead.
hostiles.
Kind of glad it is, to be honest with you.
Moving out.
All right. Well, this is kind of aggravating that the retriever's here. Oh,
I'm
run!
coming. As soon as I get this Nightingale.
Oh, the Y ability does nothing.
All units. Rally point set. All
Is that what
units.
inspired you for your this does nothing emote on
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's close enough. You know, we actually could use that second base right about now, but that's okay. I don't understand, like, what's the
Supply pad constructed.
point? So it just gave us a Vet 3 Nightingale.
Enemy incoming.
I mean, cool, but
Vehicles. On me.
was it really?
Our base is under attack.
I mean, it
Combat
healed all
station
my
upgrade complete.
all my stuff and things.
We're getting hit by vehicles.
So I guess it was worth it. I am gonna build Mass Marine because that's just a Retriever Sentinel, and like anything, need anti-airs.
Anything but Marines is gonna be useless.
Yeah, I mean, probably Wolverines might help us here, but we can get a lot of Marines fairly quickly, so I'm just gonna spam Marines because we can build them out of the mini as well.
I'm just gonna puppy guard my Grizzlies, like my life depends on it.
Yeah, I like it.
And let the drones do their work.
I'll sprinkle in some Wolverines as well.
Oh, here comes the
Supply pad
Retriever.
upgrade complete. Supply pad upgrade complete.
Okay. Yeah, let's just run away.
Boomerang
We
coming.
could probably regroup here if you want.
Rally point set.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay. The Moo-Moos are training at record pace.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool, though. It's just such a great character model that they did, because it is more or less the exact same thing from Halo Wars 1, the Grizzly.
I mean, I was a Forge main in Halo Wars 1, and I was ecstatic that they added him in for funsies in Halo Wars 2.
Yeah, he was free DLC.
Yep.
I mean, it's the
A1.
same model. You know,
it's the same, yeah.
it's
It's
so
the same.
cool.
I was so happy about
The
it.
Wolverine more or less is too. It already has dual launchers. I'm sad it doesn't have the volley ability.
All units.
I know well, they didn't really have Siege in Halo Wars 1 as a category, and so
Right.
I guess they felt like it was kind of approaching into Siege, but the Wolverines are so weak that they probably should have just given you the volley.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh.
Twin. The retrievers
I
Oh,
guess
that's
we
a
get out of this.
drones. Any
I
ideas?
guess.
They seem to be coordinated by the bigger ones. Target the aggressor
Of course.
Shouldn't have thrown down with the Mantis.
Can I just be left alone?
We've lost a building to the enemy.
Oh, we lost the mini too.
Mantis getting hit by air units. Local units.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow.
It's calling in another swarm.
Attack.
This is ridiculous.
Under attack from enemy.
You're
Look,
being the distraction.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you're
here come
doing
the
some good
aggressors again.
good damage there.
They destroyed our building. Leader, the swarm is coming right at us.
Uh-oh.
Local units. Local units.
I don't know if it's invincible in that or what. Its shield's going up. That's not good.
Orders received. Local units.
I mean, I'm just losing everything as I walk, so that's kind of awesome.
Moving to location. The retrievers are main target. Focus all fire on it.
Well, this is great. We don't have any supplies to build a supply pad.
Local units.
Ooh, I accidentally got remote sensors.
Got local units.
Well, it's not like it does anything because we don't have any money anyway.
Let's move.
And I don't think we can get any money, so I think we're screwed. Just don't lose the Grizzlies, because then we essentially fail. I'm going to lose my hero. Unfortunately, we kind of have to keep the aggro on so he loses health.
I'm receiving fire.
I'm shocked that we lost that many units.
Break out the fire. Going. We'll be there in no time.
We're actually doing pretty good. Whoop! Run! Oh, crap.
Nearly there, team.
I have to go save your hero.
Yeah. You have to wait for that bar to recharge.
Fall back.
Yeah, you know, because I used to be huge into consoles, particularly Xbox, and then a little bit in PlayStation, but, you know, if I'm patient, which I am, like, the PlayStation games are going to make their way to PC, and you can take that with you on the go with Steam Deck, and, you know, you can play old classics like GOG, and then there's emulators, and free online, you know, and so on and so forth. It is just a great place to play, so...
It's if you can afford the hardware.
Yeah, if you can afford the hardware. Alright, so I'll try to aggro him one direction if you want to try the other, and then I'm going to do my EMP back when his shield goes down, so... Getting his shields down... Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I have to
oh
do it on those
gosh.
Sentinels.
You do have to do it on those Sentinels.
Oh, that was huge. Oh! That would have made Pyman proud. I got the berries in them jeans. So as long as we don't lose any grizzlies, we will be fine. The good news is they are, of course, given in the name, quite tanky units, so...
Yes.
I like the split there. Make them work for it.
Make them work for it.
Oh, that's gotta be GG's. It's 100% GG's.
I'm not giving him GG's. That was a pain.
Give him the GG easy. That took us an hour.
Yeah, right.
One down, one to go. Okay, this is mission 2 of Operation Spearbreaker. The Forerunner ship launches in 15 minutes, so we're on the clock, allegedly.
Oh, that's a good thing we're on normal.
Yeah, we lowered it down because we just couldn't take it anymore.
Take a shot every time they say charging columns.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good idea. Oh dear. Well, before we started recording, we were talking quite a bit actually about Pokemon of all things, because you're a huge Pokemon fan.
I am a Pokemon enjoyer, perennial.
Yeah, perennial. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And we've talked a little bit. I don't know if it was in recordings or not in our, because you join us occasionally in our age stuff, but you know, I think we kind of agree on almost everything except where the current games are with Scarlet and Violet. I can't even believe those are real games.
They have some performance issues, but I do think they're actually fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially the multiplayer.
You know what I feel like though is like they were put out so quickly after Sword and Shield. Like, don't you think that was like an insane? Wasn't it like only 2 years?
It was only 2 years. Yeah, they've been releasing them at a higher clip the last like 5 years, and I'm not a fan of that. I think we need more space in between our Pokemon games.
Oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, you can call down a Colossus? Paimon, where was this last mission?
You should be. There should have been a leader that can drop Colossi randomly.
Yeah, you know, I think that would have been a cool Jerome. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnson. Ultimate.
Yeah.
There actually are some things about Johnson that I'm not allowed to discuss, like some ideas they had with him, which was really, really cool. Which I can tell you when we're not recording. But they got some. It's just I think they could have got a little bit more creative with the leaders. But
well, they fell into the same trap with the leaders that I think Age of Empires 2 fell into, where they're all basically the same with very minor differences.
Yeah, that is something I like about 4, Age of Empires 4 over 2, because like there's like 40 civs now in Age of Empires 2.
But they're all basically the same.
They are all basically the same. You're right, and it's amazing to me that the game is so old and it still gets DLC. So I gotta press Y on right here. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. It had to be more patient.
The shockwaves had to reverberate through the center of the ring.
Right.
Or something.
Oh, Colony's talking to us? That's kind of funny. Yeah, so Gus and I were playing Halo 2. Not to be confused with Halo Wars 2. And we got to the part where you're like in High Charity. And there's the Forerunner ship in the middle of High Charity.
Yes.
How did that get there?
How did that get there? Well, so according to the lore, the race of the prophets and the race of the elites, the Shangheili, they were in a war for a very long time prior to the formation of the Covenant, and the Shangheili had a massive fleet, but the prophets race were more technologically advanced, and that was because they found a cache of Forerunner weapons, including that ship. So it kind of made it even when they fought. And then they joined forces at the beginning of the Covenant, and they it was a time of long peace, so they actually made they built High Charity around that ship.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And that was, and after they built it after the homeworld of the Prophets was destroyed, and they used it as kind of like the Prophets' homeworld.
Yeah, because wasn't the Prophet's homeworld at one point destroyed?
Yeah, it was destroyed. I forgot how.
Did they talk about this in the damn books?
They do.
Which one?
Oh, it was so long ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, the books are kind of, they're a whole other animal.
They are. There's a lot of them. There's like 40 books or something.
There are. You know, I do. Here, you can have these. I do own quite a lot of them because, I mean, this was years ago. But I told myself, I was like, well, I'm just going to read all of them. And I read through, actually, this was kind of like early TR days. And I wonder like how it would work if it happened today. But anyway, we had a Halo book club where like I told people, I was like, you know, this week we're reading these 3 chapters and the video will cover that. And like Ed and I would kind of review like what we read.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like, unfortunately, no one cared about it. That's kind of why we only covered Fall of Reach, because that's where we wanted to start, and
it's the natural place to start.
Yeah, I agree. But I continued on my own with New Blood, because I wanted to learn like what happened after ODST.
I read the Ancient Forerunner series. The first and the third one are really good, and the second one is kind of dry.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I think those. That is one thing, you know, speaking from the last mission about what you give 343 credit to, that is definitely one of it, is that they really did a great job of expanding the lore with books. The problem is I think they over-rely on it too much.
They do. They're just like, oh, well, we're not going to explain what happened with Cortana and the Forerunner nonsense that she started. We'll finish it in the books, and then everyone will know. Everyone who cares will know what happened with that, and why we're on the Banished now. And I'm just like, I read the books occasionally.
There actually is a really good piece. Is it like it's like either Vice or I think it's like some sort of magazine. Or some sort of like
Vice.
Millennial website, you know.
Vice is bankrupt.
Oh, is it? Well, maybe that's not it. I don't know. They published a video a few years ago, and it was like, I read every Halo book, and I'm like not even a Halo fan or something. And the dude like read
really?
like at the time it was like 35 books or something, and he read all of them.
That's a lot.
And I actually kind of appreciated like his attention to the series, even though like he never like was into the games.
I do think they're very readable. Watch that Wolverine.
Oh crap. Yeah, good call out.
Ready for a field test.
I call the Colossus Gundams, by the way.
You do.
Because they look like Gundams. And I think they're completely ripped off Gundams.
They totally are.
Or
I had a Gundam as a kid.
Or they're a Mantis gone Super Saiyan. One of the two. Gus doesn't like either of those analogies.
I like Gundams because I never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I make so many DBZ analogies, and
I know.
They're all over your
head?
head?
They're all lost on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a huge DBZ fan. That's why I make so many DBZ references with your handle.
No, my friend. My handle has something to do with Dragon Ball Z.
Well, no, it's just like when Meridius is there, and I call it Tiberius Meridius, because it's like like Goku and Vegeta making Vegito or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
yeah, no. I thought it was just a.
Gus.
We're making a fun Roman name.
Well, it is. I mean, there is that as well, but it's kind of like a double entendre. So like, Gus knows all about DBZ. So like, I make so many DBZ analogies, and he hates it. So like,
My friend would appreciate it. My best friend, because he was a diehard DBZ fan. He was watching DBZ while I was watching Pokemon, so.
Yeah, you know, I watched quite a lot of Pokemon, but it was really DBZ where I fell in love. I mean, I've seen everything all the way through multiple times except Dragon Ball, which is the very first show. And I recently acquired most of it on DVD, so I'm about to watch it again.
My friend tried to show me the original Dragon Ball because he had never seen it either. And we got through like 2 episodes and we're like, oh my gosh, this is so inappropriate.
Well, yeah, it's you know, it was made in the 80s. Like it's quite old. People kind of forget that. And you know, the original Dragon Ball, I think it's a little rough. You know, due to its age, but DBZ was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
And so was GT, and Super was, you know, 2010s. I hate this thing. This ridiculous thing. Here, you can have these ODSTs.
Nice.
Oh, the Colossus!
I don't think we can hurt that unless you do something over on this doohickey.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, do I have to take it?
I have to stomp on it. I forgot.
No, they're taking it.
Oh, it's like a node.
One of the newer ones, right?
It's like yeah, like such a ripoff.
Here, I'm taking this so you could kill the thing.
Okay, cool.
The thing with the thing.
Yeah, you know, I can totally get it. Like someone who's never seen DBZ before, especially like at our age, like to get into it for the first time, it's gonna be kind of, I wouldn't say overwhelming, but it's. I don't get it like you. Oh, there it goes. Because like there is so much. Like even when you start Dragon Ball Z, like it has so many references to the original show that like you kind of just have to be aware of, like everything about Piccolo, for example, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I mean it's quite a daunting series of shows to go through, but I love it. Love it.
I have no issue with it. It's just I never got into it as a kid. I was more of a Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah, I was Cartoon Network and Disney Channel. I always thought Nickelodeon was just kind of weird. Like I didn't really vibe with.
It is weird. It's extremely the 90s and early 2000s Nickelodeon was extrememly weird.
Oh crap!
But,
this again?
But I liked it. However, because I was weird. I don't know. Oh no, we're doing this.
We're doing this crap again. Even on normal, they can kind of wreck the base. I'm glad we each get our own individual leader powers. I thought we shared. So that's good at least.
Turret upgraded. Our base is under attack.
Yeah, so they actually redid, well not redid, they touched up and even redid the voiceover for Dragon Ball Z, and it's called Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Okay.
And it's not perfect for like hardcore fans like myself. Like, the music's swapped out, and I think it's inferior. And
of course it is.
They really toned down the blood in it.
Oh no, you can't do that.
But they increased the swearing, which I thought was such a great trade-off.
That's a choice.
Like they're calling each other beep, beep, all this stuff. Well, I gotta cut all that out, but I thought it was. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, I love this. And however, the big takeaway. So we have to go here next. I think is what we need to do. The big takeaway is they removed the filler because there were times when the manga was further. Or I'm sorry, not as long as the television show. So the television show had to just make stuff up in between.
Oh, and they took all that out.
And they took all that out, and it's so much. I mean, they deleted like 100 episodes.
Oh my god.
It was like 350, and then it goes like all the way down to 250. Where are my units going? So
I'm just following.
Needless to say, that's where I would start. DBZ Kai. Holy mines, Batman. Oh no! Who does this? What kind of animal does this?
Turret constructed. Our base
Alright.
is under attack.
We can presume now.
All units.
I hope our turrets can save us, because there ain't no one going home.
Oh, another base.
Oh! Yeah, please.
That was nice of them.
It
Give
was
us another base.
very nice of them. How much of the Pokemon show have you seen? Like, are you up to date with it?
I have to finish like the most recent season. Well, so what I've been doing over the years was because Pokemon is notorious for just throwing a lot of filler in between like the important stuff.
Okay.
They're really famous. There was at one point, I think it was Gen 4. It was either Gen 3 or Gen 4 during that show. This show was also getting a little ahead of itself. So they literally had 45 episodes in between like Gym 2 and Gym 3.
Wow. That's kind of outrageous.
It is outrageous, isn't it?
Would you actually call it like slightly impressive?
It is a little impressive, a little bit, but it not as impressive as it is outrageous.
Right. No, I get it.
So what I've been doing was, I'll like figure out where like some of the big battles are, and then I'll figure out where like the catches are in the seasons and stuff, and I'll watch that stuff.
That's hilarious.
But for the most recent one, I am not totally caught up. I'm caught up on the battles, but I am not caught up on like the story.
Right.
I need to take this node and then we can kill this thing.
Yeah. So I honestly couldn't tell you how far I got into the anime. I know I used to watch it as a kid and I really enjoyed it. And I used to be really into the movies, like Pokemon the first movie, and especially
that was a good move. That was a good one.
And Pokemon the movie 2000 was a banger.
Yep.
And then they get like really terrible for a while, the movies.
Yeah, they go up and down. They've revived themselves somewhat.
But you know, I have no idea where I am on the anime, but on my Plex server, I have like, I think all the way up to like X and Y. So I know I'm like 4 or 5 seasons away from, you know, getting everything, but
yeah,
nonetheless, you know, that is something for me to kind of look into. Let me ask you this, like, what are your thoughts on like them being done with Ash?
I really was a big fan of Ash, but I really do think, I don't know, I've gone back and forth on this.
Oh my gosh, get in.
I think from this point forward, they should have a new anime every generation. I don't think they should have these characters go long like they did Ash.
I can get that. You know, my problem is, and Gus says I'm wrong on this, but actually, in fact, he's wrong, so joke's on him, is I said that it shouldn't end, like, just keep it going, and it's really cringe that, you know, that they are letting it end. I still stand by that.
I wouldn't...
Because, like, what they should have done...
I don't know how they feel. I like what they did with the last season, where they had the companion be the new guy and learning everything, and they didn't have to pretend Ash didn't know anything at the beginning of each journey.
Well, like, they should have let it run concurrently. Like, let Ash continue and start this new...
Yeah, and they could have crossovers.
Yeah,
and...
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, they could have totally run too.
So, I mean, the demand is definitely there for it. I mean, it's the biggest IP in the world. So,
yeah, it's more valuable than, what was it, Mickey Mouse or something?
Well, it's bigger than anything. It's literally the biggest IP in the world in terms of revenue.
Yeah.
Which, when you show me Scarlet and Violet, it's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they kind of rested on their laurels a little bit.
Yeah, it's really mind-boggling on how But, you know, that's kind of a different topic for a different day. I mean, I could speak all evening just on that. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's, you know, Gus made a good point, too, which this is the only thing I'll say, like, yeah, you may have a point there, which is, it's not meant for me anymore. Like, I'm too...
It's not.
I'm
not
too
meant
old.
for us.
That's not a problem. I can call in another one of these bad boys over here. Are we going to lose our base? Oh, looks like we are. On normal. With turrets.
That's cringe.
I got a scatter bomb. Hang on. I'll mess these men up. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm glad you remembered to build stuff on our second base.
Oh, it's so cringe. Well, I cannot be bothered to go back there. Just letting you know.
You want me to send some infantry?
Yeah, I guess if you want, yeah. Which is, you know, it's kind of sad. Like, it's kind of part of growing up. Like, I get it. Like, things just aren't that you enjoy kind of move on without you.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one of them. And, you know, because I cherish so much of that. It was such a big part of my childhood. So, you know, it kind of comes and goes with the flows, if you will.
It does. Oh, my Marines went the way of death.
Are any of them gonna live?
I don't know. They're running for it.
All right. I mean, it's good content, and it's unique, but my goodness, it kind of falls into the same traps of the very first. Let me give you. You have one ODST squad. Okay. We're a little poor right now. Oh, you're making Marines. Poor. Okay, very good. That's kind of all we need, to be honest.
I need to be I need a little anti-air, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got the vehicles.
Yeah.
Who popped in?
I think it was Hosty there for a minute. But he was muted, so I didn't know if he wanted to speak or not. That's okay. That's kind of the thing I am with Dragon Ball as well. Like, the new Dragon Ball anime is, like, kind of not what I wanted to see, but I'm curious about it at least. Like, I can kind of see it going both ways.
I'm trying not, like, I haven't seen the new series, so I'm trying to withhold judgment, because I kind of fall into the trap of looking through some of these things with a political lens, and that can get you into trouble.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to keep an open mind, but I was a fan of Ash. I liked Ash, especially the most recent season with Ash. They let him actually be kind of cool.
And then they did him dirty.
And then they did him dirty.
I thought it was so cool from, like, when you play the games, like in Gold and Silver, like, you technically face against him on Mount Silver.
I thought that was the coolest thing.
Oh, I still think it's, like, the coolest thing. This is not as bad as the last one.
Oh, no! Get in!
Hit him, boys!
Hide behind the tanks.
Get in. All right.
We're under attack from vehicles. All units.
Away we go.
All units.
The pathing is a little weird. To go down here, they want to kind of cross. Is it because the bunkers are in the way?
All units.
We'll see.
All units. All units.
It's kind of interesting when you think about it. I don't know if you think about things this way, but I sometimes do, which is like, you know, I really enjoy the stage of life that I'm in now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That might need a scatter bomb. Hang on. Let me come back and... But also at the same time, like, I really do miss, like, those, you know, I guess the way to describe it is precious years of your childhood, right? Where, like,
yeah,
there was just so much that, like, you learned, like, what you enjoyed, and things were, you know, cartoons and games and stuff. Like, it just seemed like it was all great. Not to say that it's not all great now, because there is a lot of great stuff out now, but it's just different, I guess, is a way to describe it. That's kind of it, really. I don't know.
I do miss it, yeah.
The numbers, hell jumpers.
I don't have to
My
jump.
my parents and my grandparents always told me, it's like, oh, you don't know how good you have it. And they're right.
Yeah.
Local
Yeah.
units.
Yeah, I just think that era of like the old Game Boys, the PS2, you know, like that was just really cool.
Couch co-op, but playing Perfect Dark.
Yeah, yeah. Things like that. Jeez, of course they gotta put a base right here.
All units.
Oh,
Leader point earned.
Grizzly Battalion.
All units.
we
Absolutely.
have the pop for it.
We don't have the pop for it. That's okay.
That's okay. I have a bunch of Marines.
Yeah. So funny how we just lose bases over and over again in this.
All units.
Well, they make it. The things are so freaking far away. Ooh, there's a mini over here.
Ooh,
All
okay.
units.
Yeah, I'm heading that way. We do have plenty of time. I mean, we have 17 minutes to destroy this one thing.
All units. We've destroyed an enemy building.
I mean, you got this included with the season pass, right? It's like, you know, you look at this content, and I don't know how you could be upset. Because at the time, people were pretty upset with
Taken out an
this. I think they wanted more out of it, and when Awakening the Nightmare was paid, people like lost their minds. Which I do agree, the messaging was very poor. That Awakening the Nightmare was not part of the season pass, and they should have been a little bit more
Oh yeah.
upfront about
Yeah,
that.
no. But all right. As a perennial Microsoft watcher, a user of many of Microsoft products, I can tell you without a doubt that the one thing you have to know about Microsoft is that they cannot talk to people. They can't. They have zero communication skills. So if you want communication out of Microsoft, you're just not gonna get it.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of always been that way. You're right. You're right.
And it shouldn't be that way, but it's unfortunately a fact of life.
Yeah. No, I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, so I think a plan for this is we just attack this base, and once we get enough pop, why don't you call down Grizzly Battalion?
Supply pad constructed.
It sounds great to me.
All right, let's go ahead and go.
Local units.
Yeah, we just now have enough. I'll actually,
I'm taking fire.
well, we just have enough money, so I won't do that. I was gonna say I'll build another gen, but I don't want us to go under the required fundages.
Local units. Supply pad constructed. Local units.
Maybe we won't lose any units actually at the rate that this is going.
Sergeant column is over here. I
Right.
need a Colossus.
The one time we actually prepare, we
Troops.
do okay.
Destroyed an enemy building.
Did we lose anything yet?
No, nothing yet.
Attack.
I'm under attack from
They've destroyed one of our buildings.
There are some like just general units flying. We lost one Marine squad. Oh, the base is gonna die. This is so aggravating. Again, with turrets, we need one Marine squad to die.
Numbers. Local
Okay,
units.
do you want to call it back here to save the base?
Yeah.
Local units.
Oh, back there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops.
Base is under
Oops. That's right. Maybe the turrets will mess it up.
I'm just gonna send the Marines back.
Come on, Jeans.
We've lost a building to the enemy. Local units. All units.
All right, we're gonna stompy stomp this.
Mantis ready for action.
Okay, the turrets are gonna save the base.
Mantis under attack.
There we go.
down.
Okay,
All units.
so now we gotta get here. A lot of logistical places in this mission, huh?
Yeah, they really might give us the runaround.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Wolverine ready for orders.
I am gonna build a base there just for redundancy, given on how our bases get obliterated.
Where was our first base over here?
Yeah, where was that? Somewhere around here, I think.
Generator constructed.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Marines over there.
Okay.
Again. They're gonna probably run to their deaths, but
Right, that's all right. I'll take this node. Since our power income kind of sucks. Oh, holy minis. Minis everywhere. Oh, if we had the money. Oh, Pieman.
Turret constructed.
Oh no, we don't have the money for that.
Oh, the line of sight went away. Okay.
Because, yeah, the Marines died.
So how do we get there?
Generator upgrade complete.
You
I think we
cross
can-
right here.
Watchtower constructed.
Here, there's a big sentinel. You want to kill it? Oh, it's hooked up to that damn thing all the way over there.
I actually don't have any infantry.
All units.
I do. I can take it.
On the way.
Just keep moving, I guess.
Moving out.
Nope, this way.
Moving to location. On the way.
Yeah, because going all the way back to the Halo novels, they brought back the Didact. Are these spoilers of the new book?
It's no, there's spoilers of the trilogy, the Forerunner trilogy.
Oh well, don't spoil that then. I haven't read those.
Oh, yeah, it was weird.
Okay.
Those were, you should read those. That was worth it. It explains
Yeah.
a lot.
I do really, and I also have like other ones like, there's like that one with like all the little small stories. I think it's called Evolutions. Halo Evolutions. And Contact Harvest and.
Oh, I liked Contact Harvest.
And then there was Halo Oblivion.
I didn't do that. See that one.
It's called like
No,
a
my
Master
Scorpions!
Oh, Marines. Oh. The heal and repair is so different in this than the other one because in Halo Wars 1 it was only if you weren't getting attacked.
Right.
This one it doesn't care. All right. 20 minutes and a whole lot of cringe. Oh yeah. Look at this. Ready? Hey. Oh, you're doing one too. Oh, we love it. Oh. All units.
Man.
Rally point set.
Send the genes.
I was gonna say what Gus likes to say, but I probably shouldn't say that.
Send the genes and send the bases. I'm gonna use holographic decoy. Oh, it's an expensive holographic decoy. As we get closer.
Oh, I forgot that we had that.
Yeah, I probably should have used that in the last mission, huh? I like to call this fake news. Just use my power of fake news.
It's super effective.
It's super effective. There we go. Now, what do we have to do where this is pointing? That's a wonderful question. Does the Colossus need to do a stompy stomp there? Let's find out.
I think so. But I'm gonna take this mini from them.
Yeah. Take the mini, leave the jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Dadgum, these things are tanky. Well, as we're nearing the end of our Operation Spearbreaker campaign walkthrough, I will once again direct your attention to both Halo Wars 1 and Halo Wars 2. We've done full walkthroughs of those. And at the time of recording, we've not done Awakening the Nightmare, but that is on the plan to do so. And we've done the entire MCC, so there's 6 other ones, and we're going to do Halo 5 and Infinite. I want to continue, like, just an ever-growing sub-series of walkthroughs. Like, you know, just supplemental content for the viewers.
That sounds lovely.
Of various co-op games, you know? Once we're done with Halo, I want to do Gears, the whole Gears series, and then...
Oh, I would... I volunteer if you need somebody. I haven't played them in ages, but I love the heck out of them.
Yeah, they're good games. They're good
almost
games.
as much as I loved the Halo games.
It's a hot take, but I did enjoy the gameplay, at least of Gears 5. I thought that was pretty great. It really does not want to end. Like, it really does not want to end.
Figures it's colony, and I have nothing but tanks over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade the scatter bomb.
All units.
He's a vet 3? Oh my goodness.
All units.
He's actually not that tanky as a vet 3, which is surprising.
All units.
Good mine placement. Is that a double scatter bomb?
I don't think I've got mine off.
Wait, I'm confused. Goliath or healing colony?
All units.
Oh no!
All units.
Oh my gosh. Where did you go? Did you go through the
I went through the
teleporter?
portal.
Wow.
I still lost some, but still.
Very
that
well
was-
done.
My shipmaster main and skills have coming in handy.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I'm just waiting to lose enough to get another Grizzly battalion.
Yeah, I'd say go for it, absolutely.
All units.
Oh, he ran away.
Coward. I'll just go right through. Do what you did. I didn't know it eradicates, like, what's there.
They sure do.
Local units.
He's getting wrecked, ruined, and raided in that order. Oh, there's beams in there. You can call in a Grizzle battalion now. At your convenience.
Roger, roger.
See, the beams drive me nuts.
That's brutal.
Especially in a spot where you can't really split. Look, another one. There we go.
If I never see a worm again,
You and me both. Let's get some
Is that
charges
it?
on that ship, hell jumpers.
Oh, you gotta love it. Thank you, Gens on Minis, and we'll see you next time.